Well, hello, everybody. Happy Sunday to all of you, and welcome to Starry Tarot. My name is Sophie, and also call me Starry. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Yes, I am a tarot reader. Obviously, it says in the title. I answer all sorts of questions, as it also says in the title, romance, career. I also do past life readings, soulmate readings, and also psychic medium. I can contact those who have passed on. And today we are using the Aquarian, the Aquarian tarot deck. I love this. I love all my decks. I know I always say that, but I do, and it's good to look at them. They're loved. Yeah, and Nightbot is here. Hello, Nightbot. And I'm also currently offering a comprehensive at the end of every year I always offer a New Year's comprehensive reading. It is 25/25 this year for 2025, in honor of 2025. And it is 24 cards, and it is 2 cards for every month, and it just gives you a very comprehensive reading of what you can expect coming up in the year, what blessings are coming towards you, and such. What else? I think that's the spiel there. I also offer private readings if that's something you're interested in. I offer 2 different types. I offer written typed private readings over text or over Instagram. And go follow me on Instagram. Be sure to do that. Also be sure to like the video if you're watching this. It really, really helps me out. It means a lot to me. So I offer private readings at an extra donation amount over both email and DMs in Instagram. If you would rather keep it private, if you would like something more comprehensive and intimate and one-on-one, I also offer one-on-one appointment readings that we could schedule. Just email me. I do those over Zoom, so you're able to actually see the cards, and we can talk for as long as you like. And you can let me know everything. It's a really nice thing about doing the phone readings or the Zoom readings privately is that I can get a clearer understanding and more context. So you can just tell me whatever, and we can ask as many questions, pull as many cards as you like. There's really no limit there. And I can answer virtually all questions other than legal and medical. That's a very important thing to note. I know it's very tempting to want to know those answers. If I knew a tarot reader who did read legal and medical questions, I would definitely refer y'all to that person. But I don't know any that actually do, to be honest. Too much of a liability. And we just received our first donation. Thank you so much, Fernando. Good to see you. Let me go ahead and add you to, we'll get the queue started here. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you so much. Hey, Kristen, how are you, love? Thank you so much for your donation. Let's go ahead and add you as well. Good to see you, hun. Good to see you. Fernando, are you there, love? Please go ahead and post your question. Thank you. Perfect. You got it, my friend. You got it. Please go ahead and post your question. Thank you. Is Andrew interested in me? Do you know Andrew's sign? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, is Andrew interested in Fernando? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, is Andrew interested in Fernando? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, is Andrew interested in Fernando? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, is Andrew interested in Fernando? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, is Andrew interested in Fernando? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, is Andrew interested in Fernando? Oh, you're all good. Don't worry about it. Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, is Andrew interested in Fernando? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, is Andrew interested in Fernando? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, is Andrew interested in Fernando? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, is Andrew interested in Fernando? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, is Andrew interested in Fernando? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, is Andrew interested in Fernando? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, is Andrew interested in Fernando? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, is Andrew interested in Fernando? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, is Andrew interested in Fernando? And we also just received another donation. Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much, J-Moon. Let me go ahead and add you. Okay, Fernando, let's go ahead and see here. We have the Moon, Eight of Wands reversed, Strength, the World, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups reversed, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Queen of Cups reversed, and Four of Swords. So my answer to that, I don't know how long you've known him for. He is absolutely, and I felt this before I even turned the cards, but he's very, very, very physically attracted to you, with this Strength card right in the center. But there's, and I don't know, yeah, I don't know how long you guys have known each other, but there's something about, I feel like the potential of the connection that does give him a certain amount of anxiety with this Nine of Swords. And I don't know how good the communication is between the two of you. I'm hoping it's good, but we do have this Eight of Wands reversed, so either he's not being completely forthright when he does communicate with you, or there might be some, like, interruptions in communication. Thank you so much for your donation, Deb. I will add you in just a moment. But I feel like he also wants to really get to know you with this Knight of Pentacles, the World. Like, and especially when we got the Moon card here and this Ten of Cups reverse, I don't think he knows you well enough to, like, I feel like he definitely wants to know you more. He definitely wants to discover more about you, learn more about who you are. I'll get to that in just a moment. Because that's a big one here, is he really wants to get to know you better. That's, I feel like he's an Earth sign. I get Earth sign energies from him. I also get energies of recent heartache with this Queen of Cups reversed and Ten of Cups reversed. And also some possible problems with his family life. I don't know why that's coming into this, but I am getting that energy and that message. But yeah, he absolutely is very fond of you, Fernando. With this Ace of Cups, he definitely sees you, and I think he sees you as potential too, as a partner. But with this Four of Swords right underneath, yeah, he definitely wants to know more of you. He wants, and he definitely wants to take it. He'll probably be taking things quite slowly here with this Knight of Pentacles and this Four of Swords. You see him at the gym and have small talk, but seems to non-verbally want to flirt with me at times. Yeah, I think he has an issue with that. I think he's definitely better at like just showing it and not. He does have a hard time communicating his feelings, and that might actually pose a little bit of difficulty in actually getting to know one another. If he's not a good communicator, that might be a huge blockage for him. But I can see that the attraction is most certainly there. The interest is certainly there. He's very, very much interested in you. So yeah, I would give this some time, obviously. Maybe try to initiate, or I guess you guys do have small talk. Keep that up. It can always grow to something more. Especially, and don't be shy about like revealing a little bit more of who you are. I mean, don't give him all the news about your entire life. You guys have just kind of got to know each other. But I would definitely advise you to share more about who you are and what your life is and what your passions are and just more about you, because I feel like he already loves what he sees. I feel like he's really, the more he gets to know you, the better things are, the more things will grow. He seems interested in me. I see there often and seems to care if I don't go, since I was alternating between gyms. Yeah, he's definitely interested, and he notices your absence when you're not there. I say keep it up, slow and steady. I don't see this. I don't see him rushing anything, but I also do see him and feel a strong sense of desire from him towards you. So I like this energy. I can confirm he is interested in you, love. Yeah. I love that strength right in the center there. Woo! Strength in the Hermetic deck is lust. So he's definitely likes what he sees and likes everything he's getting to know about you thus far. Okay. Thank you so much, Fernando. I hope I brought you some clarity, and I wish you all the best, love. In getting to know him and y'all getting to know one another. All right. So now we have Miss Kristen. Kristen, thank you so much for your donation, love. So you wanted the OG spread, I'm assuming, for Mr. Brad. Happy holidays to you too, Fernando. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's interesting. That's from today. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Kristen, please come to the chat, love. It is your turn. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I was pretty sure I knew what your question because you posted it. I just wanted to make sure you were here. That's all. All right, cool. Let's get into it, girl. I'm doing well. How are you, hon? I'm not entirely ready for Christmas or the holidays. So there's going to be a lot of rushed shopping and such tomorrow, and probably tonight too. I know that I can still order things online and they'll get here in time with certain places, but a little stressed about that. But other than that, I'm looking forward to seeing family for sure. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Thanks, masters and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Thanks, masters and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Thanks, masters and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Thanks, masters and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? King of Wands reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. Ace of Wands reversed. The Hanged Man reversed. And Two of Pentacles reversed. So, okay. I believe you told me that he told you that he loved you. And also, I believe that you told me that your mom has the same beliefs that I have about why he's so standoffish and just dragging his feet. Yeah, even with your general energies, we have the King of Wands reversed. So please correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like while there have been developments, I do feel like you're not satisfied with the situation. He's still, there's still, I mean, there are things about the connection that do satisfy you and do fill your cup, so to speak, but it's not the whole enchilada and the whole enchilada that you deserve. And I see that with his general energies. We have the Two of Pentacles reversed. It's like he still hasn't figured out a way to truly and fully balance you and incorporate you into his life. It's like, I feel like the communication's good. I don't feel like you guys have fought or are contentious. I feel like when you guys do see each other, it's good. He's even started saying he loves you. So now that cat's out of the bag, but there's still no next step. Where's the smooch? Starts with a kiss. And it's like that's missing. Like, and yeah, and it's also in bound. I feel like he just doesn't do as much stuff for you nearly as much as you do for him. His thoughts, we have the Ace of Cups. His feelings, we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands both reverse. So his thoughts right now, I do feel like he's still going through a pretty deep depression. And I would not be surprised if it's exacerbated at this time. Holidays, a lot of people go through some crummy feelings around the holidays. And seasonal affective disorder, winter just came yesterday. His feelings, we have the Ace of Wands reversed. I think he feels like this is, I think he wonders if this is all that he can offer you. And I think that frightens him. And I do see that he is indeed stuck. He's not moving forward. In small ways he is, but in the ways that he needs to, he's just not. With this Hangman reversed, he's dragging his feet. Things are stagnant still. They're not going in the direction they should. Or they're not going as far as they should be going. And it's also a very phallic card. This Ace of Wands, especially the artwork on this one, kind of very phallic. I was thinking about you the other day, girl. Or maybe it was like a week or so ago. I was thinking about masculinity and like how men value their masculinity, and it's different for every guy, but there are, some patterns and similarities, and if he's really like into the idea of being a man's man and his manhood doesn't function, that's really gotta hurt. That's really gotta hurt him. As I know it hurts you, I'm convinced that's what's holding him back. Money issues too. That's also part of the whole man's man thing, girl. Wanting to be a provider, wanting to be able to support. He knows that's not what you're looking for, and he knows that you're an independent woman and you don't need that, but he still wants to be able to, at least have some way of treating you, and I feel like right now he's really not able to do that, but and it's something you don't care for, but it's something that he cares about. So hopefully he can just get off that train of thinking. You're very welcome, Kristen. Thank you, love. I wish you all the best, and I hope I brought you clarity. And yeah, and I just hope things just get better here. Most certainly. J Moon, thank you very much, J Moon, for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. J Moon. J Moon, Miss Nadia, it is your turn. Thank you. J Moon, please come to the chat, Nadia. It is your turn. Thank you. J Moon, Miss Nadia, are you there? It is your turn. Thank you. J Moon. Nadia, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Thank you. Miss Nadia, J Moon, it is your turn. We're going to give it another minute or so. If she is not here within the next 3 minutes, then we will move on to Deb. Thank you. Nadia, Miss J Moon, it is your turn. Thank you. J Moon, J Moon, J Moon. All right, it looks like J Moon is not here, so we are going to move on to Deb. Deb, please come to the chat. Thank you very much. It is your turn, girly. Thank you. Deb, Deb, Deb. Deb, please come to the chat. Thank you. Seems like everyone disappeared. Well, we have 2 people we are waiting on currently. Deb, are you here? Deb, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Thank you. Deb, please come to the chat, Deb. Thank you. Deb, it is your turn. Thank you. Deb, please come to the chat. Thank you. Please post your question. Deb, please post your question. Thank you. Deb, are you there? So it looks like neither of the people in the list, we have Deb and Nadia, are not here. So in the meantime, we will simply wait for them. Hi, Mel. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mel. Sorry, one sec. Thank you, Mel, for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Does Carlos want to continue with me and get to know me and meet me? Hi, Deb. You will be after Mel. Thank you so much. That's kind of three questions, Mel. Or two, really. I mean, get to know you and continue. No, you just missed your turn, so we moved on. But you'll be next. Please stick around. Thank you. You get 3 minutes to come to the chat, and it's just how it is for everyone. But you'll be next. Thank you. Does he want to get to know you? Okay. No problem. And what's his sign again? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Carlos want to get to know Mel? Continue to get to know Mel. So you guys haven't met yet? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Carlos want to continue to get to know Mel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Carlos want to continue to get to know Mel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Carlos want to continue to get to know Mel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Carlos want to continue to get to know Mel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Carlos want to continue to get to know Mel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Carlos want to continue to get to know Mel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Carlos want to continue to know Mel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Carlos want to continue to get to know Mel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Carlos want to continue to know Mel? Get to know Mel. Six of Wands reversed. The Sun reversed. Five of Cups. Page of Swords reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Did something happen, Mel? Did you guys, has there been, have you felt him pull back his energetically? Because that is what I'm seeing here. Unfortunately, I don't, especially with this Page of Swords reversed. The Page of Swords is the seeker, is someone who's getting to know someone, or is learning, is discovering things, or just discovering someone. I just don't know. He is pulled back a bit. Yeah. I think he feels badly about it. I mean, I wish he would say something, but he hasn't pulled back completely. But yeah, the Sun reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed. Not good signs when it comes to continuing romance or getting to know someone. So is there a physical distance between the two? Are you guys far apart? Because that might be part of the issue. If that is a factor. He probably thinks you're not interested. Possibly. I don't know. Because I haven't been that open to him. That could be this Five of Cups too. And possibly the Six of Wands reversed. Because the Six of Wands reversed is feelings of defeat. Like there's something, like there is a somber energy here. So it could be that maybe because he feels that you're not interested because you haven't really expressed that, or you haven't been too open with him. I mean, you are, I feel in a process of, at least, like, not I don't want to say healing per se, but kind of an interim period. Sure, no problem, and thank you very much, Mal. Hey Deb, we're still on Mel right now, but you'll be next. Thank you. Mel, I still haven't received your donation. Oh wait, I just got it. I lied, I just got it. Thank you so much, Mel. Please go ahead and post your second question. Thank you. Will Carlos contact me within a week? Okay, let's see. Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos contact Mel within 1 week? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos contact Mel within 1 week? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos contact Mel within 1 week? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos contact Mel within 1 week? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos contact Mel within 1 week? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos contact Mel within 1 week? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos contact Mel within 1 week? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos contact Mel within 1 week? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos contact Mel within 1 week? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos contact Mel within 1 week? Judgment. Two of Swords reversed. Again with the Sun reversed. Hanged Man reversed. Seven of Wands reversed. It doesn't look good, Mel. It doesn't look good. I don't know how often the two of you speak with one another. I'm assuming there's been a disruption in the rhythm of your guys's. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, girl. It feels like there's been some kind of disruption in the rhythm of your guys's communication. Um, and I don't know how often you guys be. Pretty much every other day. Okay. And how long has it been since you last heard from him? Because I know what you're talking about. Like when you get used to like how often you speak to someone. Like, and I do feel like there's been a disruption in that. And I'm not. It's not impossible. I'll say this, but I do because I don't think he's made a solid decision. Yes or no. 2 days, but I haven't been that open to him. Yeah, that could be part of it. That could be part of it. That could be what's up. Um, we didn't ask why. And I'm not really getting a huge reason why. It feels like there's like he feels stuck in some way. Like, are you guys physically away, like apart from, like far away from one another, or like, because he feels like stuck in some way with this Hangman reversed, Two of Swords reversed, Sun reversed right here in the center again, showing up often a card of communication, but it is not set in stone whether or not he's going to physical far. There is physical distance. Okay, that could be a really big factor here. That's more what I've been getting is that the physical distance is very challenging. And it's not that he doesn't have feelings. I do feel that he has feelings for you because I do feel there's a sadness in him. But I just don't think that he's ready for something long distance. And I think he's also fearful. I think he fell pretty quickly, hun. I think you did too. And I think he's fearful of developing deeper feelings for you the more he gets to know you. And then there's this distance between the two of you, and he's not sure how to operate that. I don't know if he's ever done a long distance relationship, or if it's just something he's not comfortable doing right now. But I feel like the physical distance is a big factor here. I do sense definite attraction. It's not for long. Okay, so he's planning on moving, or you're planning on moving? Because there's something here that the Seven of Wands reversed about, like, feeling that something that was worth working towards and, like, defending and keeping it like continuing with it. He's suddenly feeling like it's either too much effort, or like it would be very difficult. There's something about like difficulties and challenges. We live in the same city. I'm just away for a while. Okay. Um, for a long while, because I do keep on getting this message that he caught feelings for you pretty quickly, and I do think he feels scared of those feelings developing. Um, it could just be he's just not really ready for a connection. I do feel like the distance is a factor. I know that you guys live in the same city, and you're away at this time. But there is definitely messages of like blockages. He could be putting these up. He could be putting up walls. You know, he could be, and I've definitely seen this, and I've definitely felt it with others, where people start to catch feelings, and then when they do, they retract because they get in over their head, and they're scared of what they're feeling and scared of falling deeper. So it's like I said, it's not impossible. It's definitely possible, That judgment is making me a little hopeful he will reach out. Yeah, that's what that's what I was just gonna say. That, like, in conclusion, it's definitely not impossible. It's leaning, I hate to say it, but it is leaning more towards a no. But it's not impossible. It's something, it's definitely on his mind, but he just hasn't made that judgment call yet. You know, um, he hasn't made that final decision there. So that's where it's like it could really go either way. But yeah, there's definitely, I do feel like an energetic pull there. But I really hope that he does reach out to you. I hope he chooses to reach out to you, love, and that you hear from him soon. And yeah, because I do certainly feel like he values you. I'm just exploring. I'm still not. And that's the other thing too. Yeah, that's where you're guarding, where you're guarded as well. Like, I feel like he's guarded, but I feel like you're also guarded for, for that reason. And that's totally fair, So yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Just taking it slow. Thank you so much, Mel. I really appreciate you, love. I hope I brought you clarity. Thank you. All right, Deb. I hope you are here. Deb, did you want 2 5-card readings, or did you want a 10-card reading? You're very welcome, Mel. Thank you. Thank you. Deb, please come to the chat. It is your turn, love. Thank you. There she is. What is the Capricorn KW's current energy towards me? Okay, and did you want this to be, okay, 10-card. You got it, love. All right. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is KW's current energy towards Deb? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is KW's current energy towards Deb? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is KW's current energy towards Deb? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is KW's current energy towards Deb? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is KW's current energy towards Deb? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is KW's current energy towards Deb? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is KW's current energy towards Deb? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is KW's current energy towards Deb? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is KW's current energy towards Deb? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is KW's current energy towards Deb? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is KW's current energy towards Deb? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is KW's current energy towards Deb? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is KW's current energy towards Deb? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is KW's current energy towards Deb? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is KW's current energy towards Deb? Hi, Nadia. You will be next. Thank you. Justice. Page of Swords. You're all good, Nadia. Thank you. 5 of Swords. 3 of Swords reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. The Empress. 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. 8 of Wands. And the Hanged Man reverse. Interesting. Interesting. He watches my stories sometimes, and I was curious. He popped up out of the blue the other day. Is this an ex of yours? Is this someone you have a past with? This is different from the guy we asked about yesterday, right? I see that. I see that he's watching you with this Page of Swords right here. Totally. I definitely get spy vibes. It's past love interest. Gotcha. I see that. I see that. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, girl. His energy. He's still got feelings. I don't know how long ago it was that you guys dated, but he's still got feelings towards you. He's definitely watching you, and it's no it's no secret either. Who's a current, not an ex. Okay, but this is a past love interest. Like, I would be very surprised if this was new, because this feels, even before I pulled the cards, I felt like it was a past person. It was complicated in the past. Okay. He feels defeated. He feels like, well, the fact that he watches your social media. You said he watches your stories sometimes, and I said that's not a secret, because he knows that you know. When you watch someone's stories, it shows that you saw them. That's what I meant. Um, that's what I meant by the secret thing. Yeah, no, he feels really, but he also looks further than just your stories, hun, because he knows that you can see that. But when he looks at like other things, I don't know how often he posts like on other, or if he posts on other sites, but he's definitely watching you. That's for sure. He feels like things shouldn't have come to an end. He feels defeated. He feels like he failed. He probably did fail you. I'm sure you had a good reason for things to end. But I do feel like he wants. He definitely wants a reconnection with you, but I don't think he's very hopeful about it. With this Ace of Cups reversed and this Hangman reversed. And whatever reason, for whatever reason you guys broke up, I don't think a lot about him. I don't think he's grown or changed very much at all. You saw a lot of potential with you and him. So what ended it? You don't have to tell me what ended things, but you still saw potential even though things were difficult. He moved away, so I don't know about it being long distance. Gotcha. Yeah, I was just talking about how tough that is and how hard that is to work with. But yeah, he's trying to process the pain. That's pretty much what happened to. Yeah, he's really trying to process this breakup, this defeat. He feels defeated. He feels really like he lost out. And yeah, he lost out on you. And I do think he wants. I think he knows that. I think he wants to reach out to you, girl. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually reaches out to you. It's been a few years though. How is he still processing it? It takes some people many years to process things, hun. I've seen people who are still not over things from like 10 years ago. It's different for everybody in every situation, but you really made a mark on him. And I think he saw potential too, but I also think that I think he's scared that you've completely moved on. He sees you living a good life, and I think he feels stuck. But I wouldn't be surprised if he reaches out to you, honestly. Um, just to check, just to have just to have a conversation, just to talk to you. Really, I don't think he's gonna propose anything because, like I said, I don't think he's very hopeful. Um, but I do think he's wanting to at least like talk to you after all these years. I don't know how long ago it's been since you guys have spoken, but I do feel that. Because yeah, he sees you as the divine feminine, this Empress card, and he really feels like, yeah, like I think like, ideally I think he really would like to be back together with you, but he also does feel really defeated, and he feels like what happened was really like unjust. It's only been the last time we talked was May. Okay. Yeah, I really think he's gonna reach out. I don't think he's over you. Oh, that's sweet of you, hun, and congrats for him. It's great. Um, yeah, he's not over you, love. He's not over you. It's Three of Swords reversed. It's Ten of Pentacles, the Empress. You had small talk. Yeah, yeah. I feel like the ball's really in your court here. I mean, I know there's, the long distance thing, and that's definitely challenging. But I wouldn't be surprised if he was willing to A, wait for you, and or B, put in the work, put in the effort. But I feel like the ball's more in your court there. Oh, yeah, so you were there by his side the whole time. Yeah, totally. Absolutely. Yeah, he does, hon. He does. He still cares. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't look at people's social media if I guess I do look at some people's social media if I'm not interested in them or don't. But I mean, I would have to say I do care about the people who I do look at on their social media. Yeah, he very much does still care, hon. I feel that very strongly that he feels that things are unfinished here. Um, he's a little pessimistic, but there's still a shred of hope within him that maybe there's still something. But he feels that the story's like that the story shouldn't have ended when it did. Yeah, yeah. It sounds like you guys are very much mirroring each other in that way. Um, so yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you, love. Thank you very very much for your donation. I hope I brought you clarity, and yeah, good luck with everything. I hope things work out there because it seems sweet. There's other ways. You mentioned it. What do you mean other way? What? Huh? He was looking up other information on me. Oh, sorry, I didn't read that part. Yeah, if you're, no, he's not looking up other information on you. What I mean is social media. If you're posting on other social media sites, he's looking at those. Because, yeah, the Pageosaurus, this is the spy. Yeah, if you're on, like, multiple social media sites, more than just one, I wouldn't be surprised if he's looking at all of them. I really would. But maybe you're only on one. Oh, okay. So I still wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, if it's deactivated, then he can't access it. But whatever he has access to, he's definitely going through. No doubt there, girl. Well, thank you so much, Deb. I appreciate you, love. Thank you. Hi, J Moon. Thank you for being here. You would like to know how is Ronnie feeling towards me since we disconnected last week? Okay. Let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Ronnie feel towards Nadia since they disconnected last week? Angels, messengers, and spirit. And what is Ronnie's sign? Huh? Angels, you're very welcome, Deb. Thank you. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Ronnie feel towards Nadia after they disconnected last week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Ronnie feel towards Nadia after they disconnected last week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Ronnie now feel towards Nadia after they disconnected last week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Ronnie now feel towards Nadia after they disconnected last week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Ronnie now feel towards Nadia after they disconnected last week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Ronnie feel towards Nadia after they disconnected last week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Ronnie feel towards Nadia after they disconnected last week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Ronnie feel towards Nadia after they disconnected last week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Ronnie feel towards Nadia after they disconnected last week? The Wheel of Fortune, Three of Wands, Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, and Two of Swords reversed. Okay, so I don't know what happened. I don't know who ended what or for why, but I feel that he definitely misses you. He feels very much in the dark and doesn't quite know what to do. He thinks about you constantly, I'll say that. This Two of Swords reversed. He really I don't know if he ever I don't know why it ended or what, but he ultimately does see you as part of his future. But I do see him wanting some space to observe and analyze the situation more. But we've got both the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords here. I do see him coming back to you. I don't know if he's going to, if it's going to result in you guys getting back together necessarily, but I definitely see communication soon. Like he has a very determined attitude when it comes to that. Yeah, Eight of Wands is definitely a very fast moving message. He does want some space, I feel. I don't know how long, but it's specifically of like he's deeply analyzing the situation between the two of you. Yeah, he's missing you. He's missing you, Nadia. I don't know if he made a mistake or what happened, if he did something, and perhaps he feels guilty about that. But there's definitely. Oh, I thank you, Nadia. Thank you. I just got them done yesterday. Yeah, you're definitely on his mind. I mean, look at all these swords. And I feel like he's got something to say. Yeah, I feel like it's not over, Nadia. Thank you for your donation, Mel. I feel like it's not over. He feels like it's not over. So, like I said, I don't know who ended things. I don't know if both of you ended things, if this is a mutual thing, or if he backed out. But I do see him coming back into your life, Nadia. He really is missing you, and wants to speak to you, wants to see you. Yeah. I think he'll reconnect at some point. You think? I do. I think he'll reconnect at some point. I absolutely do. Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords. Or sorry, yeah, right next to each other. Those are both two major communication cards. So yes, I do. I do think he is. He misses you. And yeah, like I don't know. You know, whatever ended the connection, I hope he has grown. He is able to grow from and learn from. And that, you know, past troubles won't reintroduce themselves. But yeah, I do feel like he can't fully let go this time. Okay. Thank you very much, Nadia. I appreciate you, and I hope I brought you clarity. Thank you. Mel, thank you very much for your donation, Mel. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Will Carlos and I reconnect at some point in the future? Okay, let's see. Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos and Mel reconnect at some point in the future? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos and Mel reconnect at some point in the future? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos and Mel reconnect at some point in the future? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos and Mel reconnect at some point in the future? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos and Mel reconnect at some point in the future? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos and Mel reconnect at some point in the future? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos and Mel reconnect at some point in the future? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos and Mel reconnect at some point in the future? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos and Mel reconnect at some point in the future? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Will Carlos and Mel reconnect at some point in the future? King of Cups, Three of Cups reversed, Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, and Strength reversed. My answer is yes. I do. And this, oh, sorry, Ace of Pentacles, not Ace of Wands. Yeah, we've got the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles. It's a new beginning, a new start. I don't know how soon it's going to happen, but I do believe he is going to return to you in your life, love. At this point, right now, though, he is not feeling courageous enough to come forward with this Strength reversed. I also feel that he has a low, like an inability to, or yeah, a strong difficulty in moving, in accepting his feelings and moving forward with them. But I do ultimately see him moving forward, and that's what I was talking about earlier, is like he's like denying his feelings, trying to ignore them. And the Fool is someone who, you know, they understand that a journey, any type of journey, whether it be love or travel or work, whatever, may result in getting hurt. But if we don't journey onwards, then we'll never live our lives, you know? Yeah, yeah, and I see it happen. I do see him rebalancing emotionally with this King of Cups. He definitely has feelings for you. And I see him getting more in balance and more like understanding them better. Like once he's accepting of his emotions and what's real between how he feels about you and what you guys have together, that's when he's going to have the actual courage, because the Fool is actually very wise and courageous. Strength reversed, very much the opposite, but he will gain that courage, Mel, and you are definitely gonna still be on his mind. So yeah, I do not think this is over. Um, yeah, I think, yeah, yeah. I'm glad to hear that too. Um, just feel, yeah, I feel like he's gonna be definitely more accepting of his true feelings for you, because those are what he's really in a lot of denial of right now. Yeah, you're very welcome, Mel. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so the donation queue is open right now. If anybody would like a reading, who will be next. And I will be right back. All right, and we are back. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Charles, how are you doing? I am having a wonderful evening. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. You're tired and ready for tomorrow to be over. What's going on tomorrow? Doctor's appointment. Okay, okay. You've been having heart palpitations and pains. Oh no. I get heart palpitations sometimes. I think a lot of it's due to stress for me and anxiety. But yeah, that's definitely something to get checked out for sure. Well, it's a good thing that you get to see the doctor. They'll be able to figure things out for you. Yeah, the president did ask for one. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Charles. They never listen to me. I say one thing and I'm wrong, but they say I'm right, waiting for me the issues I'm having. It's really just a mess. Yeah. I'm sorry about that, Charles. I hope you find clarity tomorrow, you know. Hi, Cherry Pumpkin! I am doing great, love. Thank you. How are you? Hi. Oh, my kitty cat. Good to hear, love. Good to hear. And happy holidays to you. Yes, you too, love. You too, absolutely. Are you going anywhere for the holidays, or are you staying at home? Thank you so much, Nadia, for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. So I was seeing this guy, Russell, months ago. We disconnected many months ago, I think May. I was wondering if he ever thinks about me and what happened between us. It's two different questions, Nadia. Do you want me to ask if he ever thinks about you, or do you want me to ask what happened between the two of you? The first, okay, so just his general energies towards you. And what's his sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Russell's current general energies towards Nadia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Russell's current general energies towards Nadia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Russell's current general energies towards Nadia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Russell's current general energies towards Nadia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Russell's current general energies towards Nadia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Russell's current energies towards Nadia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Russell's current energies towards Nadia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Russell's current energies towards Nadia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Russell's current energies towards Nadia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Russell's current energies towards Nadia? Okay. The World reversed. 3 of Wands. 6 of Cups reversed. Death. And Page of Swords. Interesting. Okay. He definitely still thinks about you, Nadia. That I absolutely see. And I don't know if things ended abruptly. I feel like things ended abruptly. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like he backed out pretty suddenly. And I do believe that it came from a place of fear. With this 3 of Wands. I feel like he is trying to work on things within himself so that he can actually be a good like partner to somebody. There are some, I don't see him communicating very soon with this Six of Cups reversed. But I absolutely do see him looking at your social media. If you keep social media, he's looking at whatever he can find of you online. Whatever pictures he has of you, he looks at them a lot. He's still very intrigued by you and interested in you. But he is going through a bit of a transformation at this time. And I feel like that transformation started occurring pretty much around the time things ended between the two of you. But I can definitely see that he still thinks about you, for sure. Thinks about you, probably spies on you, not like surveilling your house or anything, but like online spying. He's definitely still curious and interested. But there's something, he is going through something. And like I said, I feel like this, whatever he started going through, began right around the time things came to what I believe was a sudden, abrupt close. Because I also believe that he doesn't think that things are completely over between the two of you, with the world reversed. He knows that you're not gonna, like, I don't think he expects you to wait for him to come back into your life. But he definitely is taking a step back and had to take a step back. But the energies I feel are definitely ones of attraction. Still very much there. Like, it's highly doubtful he would still be thinking about you if he just didn't have feelings for you at all. I feel like he absolutely did, and still does. But I'm just not so sure how well he was able to handle those energies. This has been a very common theme tonight, and I've definitely seen it other times as well, but this has been a common theme for a lot of folks' readings tonight, is people getting overwhelmed by getting feelings caught on someone, and not quite knowing how to navigate that, trying to figure out how to navigate that. But I certainly don't think this was anything personal. This wasn't anything that you didn't do anything specific at all. And it ended abruptly. It blocked him when we stopped talking. Yeah. So yeah, it was very, that, and that's probably a big reason also why he feels like it's an unfinished melody. Like there's still more to come. At least he hopes. But yeah, girl, he definitely still thinks about you for sure. And like I said, if he's like, even if he's got like pictures of you or anything, like he looks at them a lot. Like he certainly has not forgotten you. And again, I don't know what exactly caused the ending to occur. But it had nothing to do with anything you said or you did. And you're probably already aware of that, but that's something that I definitely picked up really strongly here. This is not a you thing. It's definitely where he's at right now. And where he started on this, like, it's almost like he's on like a transformational journey here. And I feel it began when things came to an end. But I don't feel like things are completely, I mean, it's up to you, but he doesn't feel like things are completely over. But, if he's also reticent to speak and reach out to you with that Six of Cups reversed, he can't expect you to just reach out to him, sounds like and it looks and feels like he really does have sincere feelings for you. yet he's holding back from them. But if he's got a message for you, like, yeah, I wouldn't advise contacting him. I hope that he comes around and does convey whatever feelings and messages he does have for you. But that's something that he's very fearful of at this time. Okay. Yeah, so that is what I'm seeing there, Miss Nadia. But I think both answers basically came out there by just asking the general energies. Yeah, I do think he'll be trying to return to you. And I certainly do not believe it was anything you said or did, or you did nothing to cause the ending. And I feel like you had every right to block him. I don't know what, like, again, I don't know what he did, but I know that you definitely have the mind on you to know, like, when it's, like, I feel like you're not one to just, like, willy-nilly block people. Like, you only do it when it's, like, really important, you know? You said he thinks I'll reach out. I don't remember saying that. Did I really say that? Because I don't remember saying that. I don't remember getting that message. No, he's waiting. I think maybe what you're picking up is that Three of Wands is about patience, and I feel like he's waiting. I feel like he feels like he feels like he needs some time away, but he feels like you'll be waiting for him. Does that make sense? Like, I don't think he thinks that you're going to be the one to reach out to him. I think he's hoping you will, because he's cowardly, but I think it's more he feels like he feels very confident in the way that you feel about him, and he may be with that Three of Wands. I don't want to say he's taking advantage of your patience and your time, but I feel like he feels like he can take some time here, and he can come back to you, and when he does, you would accept him with open arms, which, you know, the ball's in your court there, you know, but that's not something anybody should just assume, you know, and or to, you know, just assume that they have someone's time like that. But Three of Wands is also an observational card too, reflecting on things, which he's doing big time now. But no, you're definitely still on his mind. I think he wants to be the one to reach out to you, but I feel like he's scared, quite frankly. I think that really does frighten him. At least at this time. I think, and I think he's telling himself, like, I won't be so fearful. Like, I'll just give myself another, you know, some more time, and you know, I won't be as fearful. I feel like he did something. I feel like he screwed up in some way, because there's some fear about reaching out to you, and I don't know where that's stemming from. But no, I don't think he thinks that you're gonna reach out to him. He does want to reach out to you, but he's scared. That's a big one. But I also think that he thinks that the fear is just gonna go away, which it might. It very well might. It probably will eventually, but who knows how long, you know? It's already been a little while since May, and, you know, he's still not doing anything to take action, and yet there's still those feelings there. So there's a lot of denial and a lot of blockages, but definitely affection there. It wasn't like, oh, he just wasn't interested. Still very much interested in you, love, very much. But he can't drag his feet forever, you know? So, yeah, that is what I am seeing for you, Miss Nadia. Thank you very, very much for your donation. I really appreciate you as always. Always, always, always. And I hope I brought you clarity tonight. Whoa, my internet almost just went out. That was scary. Okay, we're back on. You're so welcome. You're hella welcome, Nadia. Thank you. Yes, happy holidays to you too, hun. I'm low-key, like, I am so not 100% ready for the holidays. I've still got shopping to do. Did a little bit today, but I've still got more to do. Ay, caramba. But it's gonna be fun. I'm excited to spend time with my family. And yes, everybody, I am offering, it is that time of year. I am now again offering my New Year comprehensive spread. 24 cards, 2 cards for each month of the next year. Just looking into what blessings are coming towards you, what to expect, what to look forward to, what to look out for. Yeah. Let me know if you're interested in my year's reading. Hello, Earth Angel. How are you doing, love? Good to see you. And thank you for asking. I am doing well. Thanks for asking. Happy holidays to you, sweetheart. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to spending time with my family. I'm not 100% ready in terms of like all my shopping, but I'll get there. With some rush delivery, we'll get there, right? Some people are just tough to shop for. What is the deck of Jupiter? Oh, you mean this guy? This one? The Jupiter power deck? I was using this all of last month. I only had one deck on me last month because I was out of town. I work while I travel. And this was the only deck I had. Is this the one you're talking about? This deck is dope, girl. Love this deck. Love this artist. Her name's Charlie Quintero. I also have her Mars. Also have her Mars Power tarot deck. They're all sold on Etsy, and she also has her own website called Six Sad Girl. And then I also have this one here. This is probably my favorite of the 3, actually. They're all great. She has another one. I think she has 2 other ones. There was also I have the Moon Power deck, the Mars Power deck, and the Jupiter Power deck. Jupiter Power is like all botanical themed. Like everything is based on a flower. It's really cool. Mars Power, and Moon Power. I don't have Star Power. That's the only one I don't have. Well, I don't have Star Power. It's now out of print. And I don't have Naughty by Nature because Naughty by Nature is very, very spicy artwork. I would probably get kicked off of YouTube forever and ever and ever if I used that deck. It's like, woo! And I don't mind giving spicy readings, but in terms of the art, like I know someone who got kicked off of, I mean, YouTube's very different from TikTok, but I know a fellow reader who got kicked off of TikTok for using just the traditional RWS deck because the star is a naked lady. Like, go figure. So silly. But yeah, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. She's a fantastic artist. Indie artist. We love supporting our indie artists for sure. Yeah, and I need a new deck too. It's been a while since I've got a deck. Is it raining? That must be that sound. I was like, what is that sound? Okay, it's raining now. What's my favorite out of all of her deck? Out of all my decks, or out of her decks? Out of her decks, I'd have to say my favorite would probably be the Moon Power tarot deck. I love the art in this. Second would be the Jupiter. I also really like the Jupiter because all of the cards in this deck, they're all green. They're all different shades of green and blue and purple. It's very beautiful. And they're like all flower based and it's very cool, very cool. Moon Power is probably my like favorite of hers. Yeah. And I need a new deck, and I should have asked for one for the holidays. But to be honest, most of the decks I like are usually pretty expensive, so I don't get decks too often because I usually like that in this like the Jupiter Power is like 40 or 50. Like when you get them from an indie artist, it's just inevitably going to be a little bit more than like, Of course, girl, I was a goth. I told someone I was a goth, and not just in high school, but up until I'm still in low-key goth. Let's be real. I'm always in the black, and I still go to goth clubs, listen to goth music. I used to be way hella goth though. But yeah, no. I told one of my clients, I was like, oh my god, I used to be really, really goth, and he was like, there's no way. There's no way. I can't imagine you being a goth. I'm like, are you serious? Like, really? Like, that's funny. I was looking at some pictures of me when I was younger a couple nights ago. Damn, I was so goth. Yeah, no, I am a little more into the dark stuff. Speaking of goth, not like I really consider Tim Burton to be goth. He's a little too mainstream to be goth, but I finally saw Beetlejuice, and it's actually, I actually really, really liked it. I don't think I heard any, I love the original, but this was just, like, really, really funny, and, I'm thinking about it because that cute little girl who plays Wednesday is Lydia's daughter. Yeah, no, really funny movie. I didn't hear, like, any good reviews. I didn't really read any reviews, so I kind of went into it just like, blindly, and I thought it was hilarious. If y'all like Beetlejuice, y'all will love the sequel. Whoa! I have been on for a little over 2 hours, so I'm going to do what I always do at this time of night. We're going to do a last call for any and all donations tonight. If you have a burning question that you would love to have answered tonight, now would be the time to let me know. There's a good chance I will not be on tomorrow night. I will not be on Christmas Eve nor Christmas. Highly unlikely. So now would probably be your best time, everybody. I'll probably be on, probably on Thursday. Might be the next time I'm on. In fact, I worked my other job today. I was so tired. I was like, no, but I've got to work tonight. Because if I don't, then I won't be on for like 5 days. No, I do not. Yeah, no, that's funny that you asked that right before I said, yeah, no, I have another job as well. I work at local schools and art classes, art studios, and I am an artist's model. I've been doing that for about 4 years now. I've been doing photographic modeling for almost 14 now. But I started working at art schools about 3 or 4 years ago. I love it. I love it. I love it. Today was a great class. It was this private class, like 12 or 13 people in this old building in San Francisco, and they've been meeting there for years and years and years. And yeah, fun class. And it was their last day, so they had wine, beer, and cheese and snacks. I had to drive home so I couldn't drink, but it was nice chatting with people afterwards and stuff. So last call, everybody. If you would like a reading, now would be your time. I'm not going to be on for the next like 3-4 days. But with that having been said, if something comes up and you need Sophie's help, I do offer private readings. I respond at the very latest within 24 hours, but it's usually within about 2 or 3. Like, deadly serious. And if I don't respond to you within 24 hours, you get a full refund. But I do private readings over DM on Instagram as well as email. They're typed. If you actually no, over Instagram I do voice messages, so it's not typed, but it's not quite. It doesn't cost anything extra than my regular readings. I also offer Zoom private readings. Oh, thank you, love. Yeah, I also offer private readings over Zoom, which can be arranged. We'll have an appointment. Just send me an email and you can ask. It's just me and you, one-on-one over Zoom. You can ask as many questions as you want, give as much context as you want, use as many cards as we want to. It's just a free-for-all there. So let me know if any of y'all are interested in that. So I will be around. I, of course, will have at least one deck on me. I'll do my best to go live while I'm over at my folks' house. I'm probably going to be there for most of the week. And yeah, so it looks like I'm going to be calling it a night now. Thank you all so very much. It's been a lovely evening. It was lovely seeing you, Earth Angel. Good to see you, love, and happy holidays to you. Yeah, I do it over Zoom. Because then you can actually see the cards as well as hear, we can just talk. And what I love most about the private Zoom readings that I do, like I have some clients that like only do Zoom readings with me. Like we really get, not like we don't get to the bottom of things on live, but A, it's private, so nobody's hearing anything, no one's hearing anyone's name. I don't speak of it to anyone else. I treat it like I'm a therapist. Like I don't share anyone's information, which I don't do with this either, but I mean, even though it's public, but everything's really, really private. I really value that. I can get as much context from y'all as possible, which is always really, really helpful. Background stories, explanations, such, and so on and so forth. Yeah, no, they're great. And if anyone is interested, Earth Angel, if you are interested, here's my email. And we can schedule something. I really love giving these private readings. They're very. I always feel like I don't know. I feel like I always feel very accomplished at the end of these readings. Like yeah, like, we got to the bottom of this, or we got to the bottom of several things, more likely. So this is my email. If anyone is interested in a private Zoom reading, please email me and we can arrange that and talk more about the details and whatnot. But yeah, so like I said, if anyone needs a reading while I am gone, I am here for you and I will have my cards with me. Thank you all so much. Because I feel idle and I hate astrological chart. So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry you hate your astrological chart. That's gotta suck. I'm so happy with mine. But yeah, there's definitely like some parts of my chart that I'm not thrilled with. So I can understand just like not like just really not feeling one's astrological chart, you know. Um, yeah. All right, loves. Thank you all so much. Happy holidays. And hopefully I will see y'all sooner than later. Good night and love and light to you.